Hello?
Pretty good.
Well, this is a cultivation of things.
Put your face right closer to the microphone.
I don't.
I don't think you need to kiss it like I am, but
I'm,
Is that gonna fall off?
I don't know. I hope not. Yeah.
this is the first ever. This is the first episode, everyone.
Here, put it more on this side. I'll move this for you.
Alright.
That should be a bit more stable.
You guys are doing great.
Here we are. This is great positioning.
Yeah, this is great for us.
GPS.
We're doing great so far.
You just moved it back.
Push it more onto the thing.
Here's what we're gonna
Not
do.
that.
No, this is the thing that adjusts that.
Oh, god damn it.
You want me to just take it off?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
This is great radio.
Yeah, we should put this on.
We're here live. I don't understand.
Oh, I did it again. Should not have smoked me.
What did we say earlier? Lefty, righty, tighty, righty, pighty.
Okay, I need to look down for this. Got you down.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to.
Get our shit.
That's great.
How are you gonna talk into that now? Oh, here, loosen this.
Yeah, loosen that. Yeah, there you go. Great.
Here we are.
That was great.
We got about 57 seconds of this.
This is pretty good. I think we're doing awesome so far.
I'm scared to start it. Need a script.
We already started it.
This is what we're going with?
Yeah. I think this is great. I think this is great.
Christ. All right, here we are with the fucking generic edgy podcast. That's what we decided.
That's what we decided to call it, and we could change it next week if so.
Yeah, name is subject to change, but I hope not, because that'd be embarrassing. Get this thing going, and then halfway through, yeah, we're not really going with that angle anymore. Steve Austin did it.
He's edgy.
Stunning Steve. Yeah, he's edgy. We two are not really edgy, but here I am. I'm Seth.
We're gonna say
Van Wert.
fuck a lot.
I'm Seth Van Wert, and I'm here with my best friend Brett Mast and
Hello.
co-host, and our first guest Mike Barkoff.
You might know him from not many places. If you're around Grundy Center, Iowa.
I don't go out much.
He's from
He has a YouTube channel.
yes.
He's a YouTube
yes.
channel. What is it, Mike?
It's called Barking Bands. It's a mix of my name and my other friend Jared's last names.
We'll say his last
Van Allen.
name. His last name is Van.
Jared couldn't be here today. R.I.P. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn train.
He liked him.
He's still alive and well.
Unfortunately.
And how long have you been doing this YouTube channel?
We had another one that we did back in like middle school. That was called Badger TV Zero. It was named after my favorite Breaking Bad character.
You're gonna smoke a cigarette right now? That's what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I don't want to pack them though, so I'm just gonna smoke them like a dirty fiend.
We're gonna. Oh Jesus. But you just came out, not came out, but you just filmed a movie, or
Yeah,
just got done with filming a movie.
Yeah, we have one scene left that I'm gonna do probably tomorrow, and then we're all done with the movie.
Do you have a time you expect it to like come?
Yeah, it's coming out September 9th.
September 9th.
Yeah, it'll be
Shout out to September.
Best month of the year.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna put it on September 7th, but it was competing with the new Annabelle movie. No, The Nun from the Conjuring movies. And to be honest with you, I would have been there. And so.
No kidding.
This is pretty good,
I
yeah.
figured it's best to push it back, avoid competition. I am a chicken.
Yeah. So it's safe to say that you are a film buff, though.
Yeah, I'm huge into movies.
Yeah, I don't really like them.
I don't really like movies. This is gonna be a movie podcast.
Yeah, if I don't really like movies, then I'm very opinionated about something I don't know a lot about.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're in the movie.
Yeah, you guys,
we're in the movie.
you guys have.
Humble plug.
Humble brag.
Humble plug.
I call it more than cameos. You guys are like minor features. You're in it for like a good 3-4 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't even know how long we're in the
You're
movie
sick,
for.
You're like, I like so much what we filmed that. Like the part. Oh, I can't say it.
Please watch this movie in September. This should.
All 11 of you that might listen.
We're praying this comes out by August.
we're praying for it. We need this so bad. Mike, you have no idea what you're doing. You're doing for us. This movie's gonna change our lives.
Yeah. Hopefully, Mike will someday become a big director, and he'll call us up again and just be like, "Yeah, you guys were in my first movie, so this is my first big budget movie. I was hoping that you could come be like cashiers or something. Could you, Brett or Seth? Could you? I thought I was Brett. Brett,
I'm sorry, I went somewhere.
Could you come re-spark the magic and physically assault Brett for me? Yeah, I've been doing it for years.
That's the behind the scenes of the DVD. Seth, I do it in real life. So to do it in front of the screen is just not.
That's pretty good.
Honestly, at that point, Brett and I, we live in shrivel.
That's why we're doing the podcast.
Yeah, we're broadcasting from my basement right now, and we have an open window.
We have an open window so Seth can smoke his dirty cigarettes.
Please don't tell my
Please don't tell her. Please, God.
Cut this part out.
Oh, no. It'll be okay.
Edit this out, please.
I thought you said you were gonna quit last week.
I tried my best. I've given it a good go, and
Seth bought a vape so that he could quit smoking, but now he just smokes a cigarette and also vapes.
honestly, I don't even really vape that much. It kind of sucks wang. If we're being 100, if you're out there and you want to quit smoking, power to you. My friend also bought a vape the same day, and he's pretty much quit smoking. But I would say if you're gonna buy a vape, that it's not the same.
It's not the same as smoking?
No.
No, not at all. What were you? What is that? What you were saying? That wasn't the same as smoking?
No, it's just not as good.
Oh, not as good as smoking.
Yeah. They tell you you can have any flavor you want, and I had sour gummy worms, and I'll tell you one thing: it tastes nothing like sour gummy worms.
Nothing about it tastes like sour gum worms.
And I have to lug around a brick with me everywhere I go.
That is true, but to your point, it does look like a gun.
Yeah, I bought the.
Or the handle of a gun.
Yeah, so.
According to your girlfriend.
Yes. No, not according to my girlfriend. According to the company that sells it.
No, what I was saying. What I was saying was that Seth got it, and he was calling it, and he was saying that it looks like a gun, right? And then he said that he was like Sadie said, who's his girlfriend for the audience. Sadie, his girlfriend, says. It doesn't look like a gun. It looks like a gun handle. Which is true.
Yeah,
We're not saying that she's not right, but it's just funny because he got a little upset.
Some people are very tender people, and I tend to get my feelings hurt in the heat of the moment. It's okay. It does look like the handle of a gun. If Sadie listens to this, you were right. It's the handle of a gun.
You're always right 100% of the time.
Yeah, I love you. Please don't hit me.
Oh, man. Yeah, but this is the podcast, boys. We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're on right now.
This has honestly been something that's been in the works for
years.
Years.
No, not years. Not years.
Maybe like 6 months. We've always wanted to do something and put our effort into something because, I mean.
I feel like we're creative people.
Yeah, but.
Or at least want to be creative people.
But we don't do very creative jobs.
No, never. But yeah, we've always wanted to make videos or whatever, and we feel like this is a good place to start. Ladies?
Yeah. We started. We've got a bottle of wine. I'm smoking a dirty set. Everyone says they're dirty, but I think they're sweet and succulent. And I'll be holding the pack in my grave, guys.
He's gonna be buried with all the empty cigarette packs that he's accumulated over the years.
Because I also have a hoarding problem, evidently. As you're saying, can't throw them away.
At one point, I did consider to start stacking them, and then
Your house would smell awful.
No, not the butts, just the packs. So I got to the point where
The butts.
I had about 4
Crazy.
packs stacked, and I was like, this is just sad. This isn't fun anymore. It's kind of like when you go to like every college kid's dorm, like when you're in high school and you go visit a dorm, because I was only in a dorm for a short time, so
Drop
I
out.
think of yeah.
Don't worry, I am too. We're all.
Shout out to Iowa Western.
I shout out to Iowa Western, where we went to school for about 3 months.
We're a big success.
That's why we're doing a podcast.
But anyway, when you go into a college kid's dorm room and they live in the apartment style dorms and they literally have every bottle of liquor that they've ever drank since they've been there shown on display, like that's it's like a bronze star to them. Yeah, bro, did you see I got 5 bottles of Crown Apple?
Dude, when
That was a rough week, finals.
when I was in the army, in the military force, I roomed with a guy when I was stationed in El Paso. You want this empty soup bottle can?
That sweet pineapple.
I was roomed with this guy, and he literally, I walk in my first day there. I walk in, and this dude literally has fucking like at least like 30 bottles of just various liquors of like just all around the back of the sink and like around the corner top and like up on the fridge, and like I was just like, oh my god. And I asked him how long he'd been there. He was like, no, like 3 months. I was like, Jesus.
You must really hate it here.
Yeah, he must not really like it here. Yeah, he went home. He went home before me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he went home like 2 months before me.
Oh.
How long were you there?
10, like, oh, I was in the
10 years.
10.
I did a sweet
I
10
did a sweet 10 years in the military. No, I'm 20 years old. But
Thanks, Dad.
thanks, Dad, for making me 20 years old. No, I was in the army for 10 months, but I was only stationed for 6, I think, because I was there from like June till December, like literally the end of December. Like I came home like December like 30th. Great times, great times there. No, it was fun. It was whatever.
Yeah.
Wasn't my thing.
Brett came back and we went to a party at a person's house whom we had never met.
Yeah, that's true.
That was weird.
Yeah, what was that? Yeah, it was a New Year's party.
Yeah.
I was fucked up at that
Yeah, me
party,
too.
dude.
We got there at the point that like the eating had been done, so we were there for about another 4 hours and got drunk as fuck, and then ate all the leftover scraps.
Yeah, around the party. I was literally sitting on the couch, and this random person's couch. I have no idea whose couch this is. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like sunken into the couch, and I'm just like, and then Seth's like, we're gonna go smoke this joint. You want to come? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. I don't want to come. That's fucking nuts. Can't imagine getting out.
And then we drove home.
Don't worry, we're 21.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm 20 now. I was 21 then. That was
20.
last year.
Yeah, I was just a kid then. I was 21. Now I'm 20. Good stuff, boys. We're doing great so far. I'm gonna keep referencing back to that because it's the first episode. I think we get to like keep track of how we're doing. So
Yeah, well, I haven't been taking notes.
we haven't been recording.
Yeah. Oh, we're recording. Don't worry.
You had to check. You didn't know for sure.
If you're hearing this, you know.
We can't hear it. We're doing it.
We haven't heard it yet. We'll probably hate it.
Our voices sound weird.
They're going to say, Seth, we can hear all those things that you were doing behind the camera. Opening wine.
We can literally smell your smoke breath. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, boys. Well, we have some topics written down. I didn't know if you guys wanted to go into it naturally or if you just kind of wanted to, like, just pick one and kind of talk about it for a while. But we have some topics written down.
Let me just read.
Welcome back to topics.
Let me just read all the topics for you guys.
And then when we don't talk
Then
about
we'll call
some
someone and ask them what they want to hear.
Yeah. Well, when we don't talk about some of them, then you can be disappointed.
Exactly.
So
Someone's gonna hear one and be like, "Oh, I hope they talk about that," and we're not gonna talk about it, and they're gonna be like, "Never listen to this again."
Ah, God, I've been listening to this podcast for 20 episodes, and they still haven't talked about
They still haven't talked about Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
that dirty man. Well,
What did he do? Touch boys.
yeah, you can't say that.
This isn't a podcast where we talk about that.
We went over ground rules of what we could and couldn't say.
The first one was Kevin Spacey.
Yeah. Already fucked up. Well, we were going to talk about maybe possible topics. The Kendrick Pulitzer Prize. If you guys aren't aware, Kendrick Lamar won a Pulitzer Prize for his
Damn.
album. Damn. Let's just talk about that one, huh?
You're pretty excited about that. That was the one you brought up.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm a huge Kendrick fan.
Same here.
I think everyone is.
Everyone basically is.
Everyone
I'm
basically
just,
is.
He's the fourth most listened to on Spotify in the world.
well,
Who's number one?
Taylor
Drake.
Swift.
That makes sense.
No, Taylor Swift pulled the music on Spotify.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
You didn't notice? I felt the whole of my heart, man, when that happened.
Fucking way. Why did that happen?
I don't know. I think she was following Jay-Z. But Jay-Z...
Oh, so she went to Tidal.
Yeah, I think she might have. But Jay-Z's still 220.
Isn't her skin a little fair?
No comment. No comment, sir. So Pulitzer Prize.
Oh well, she that beautiful.
Who usually wins Pulitzer Prizes?
I read it
Like
was
who?
Jazz.
Yeah, it's like jazz musicians, and then like
I forgot what the other one was.
yeah, same. But the thing here's my
So who was like the last guy to win the Pulitzer Prize?
well
We don't know. I don't think.
yeah. So maybe I shouldn't be allowed to be upset. But guess what, people? I'm upset.
Maybe the last guy was like Snoop Dogg.
No
No,
rapper has ever won.
This is why it was such a big deal, because he was the first rapper.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
that makes
but-
sense.
Damn's not that good.
No, well, it's
Butterfly's
still.
way better.
Yeah.
To Pimp a Butterfly is way better suited to
To Pimp
have won than-
Butterfly is my favorite Kendrick album.
Yeah, me too. It's like my
I think it's definitely. I think it's definitely. I don't think you guys are in the minority of thinking that. I just think that. I think that, Damn is. I just came out at a point where Kendrick is the biggest he's been,
Yeah.
and so like, I think that, it wasn't the album that won that prize. It was more him. It was more where he was in his career and just what was out at that point in his career. Because I think if Damn would have came out when To Pimp a Butterfly came out and To Pimp a Butterfly would have came out this year and just the situation was the same, then he still would have won. Or even for Good Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City's good.
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City is
really
a
hasn't
good Kid, Mad City.
Bad.
Yeah.
He doesn't really make anything that's bad.
Even
Yeah.
his like unreleased stuff that he was just like, here you go.
Untitled
That was
Mask.
good.
Yeah, even yeah.
Untitled Mask.
I didn't listen to it, but I heard it was all right.
There's about 3 songs that are really
You haven't heard
ass.
Levitate?
Yeah, that one was way popular.
Mm.
You haven't heard Levitate,
No, I've never heard that song.
God.
That's copyright.
Sorry, Kendrick. We didn't play 15 seconds. We're good. There's some sort of law out there.
There is some sort of law, I think, yeah, where you could use certain amount of something. Oh God, a little gassy.
I think the law might be a little bit more specific.
You can only use things, but for a certain amount of time.
Take it off. After.
Take it off after that
You
certain
better-
amount of time.
You better get that money quick.
But if what happened? My question is, what? How do people make like lyric videos for songs then?
iMovie.
No.
What do you
Yeah, I
mean?
get. Wow.
What do you mean?
I mean like
Sometimes they get taken down though.
like how do they get away with the copyright of the
I thought you meant
song?
the actual artist.
Not the actual
'cause
artist, like the
technically you
people
could
that just do it.
Yeah, because you could
Well,
still get
well-
you could still get money off views.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you can.
Usually the copyright, it depends on the status of the copyright and if it's like strong enough. So if you were to put a song of Jay-Z or Kanye on right now on YouTube, it'd get taken down in a matter of like seconds. But like if you put something up from like old Kendrick mixtape, it might not even get copyrighted, and if it does, it might just be like, oh, Kendrick Lamar's production company just wants your money, but you're okay with keeping it up.
But I think that I could go on and find a lyric video of Kanye's newest song, and it would have like 23 million views, and it would be fine. But I think it's because when in their video or even in their in their description, it says like I own nothing, and
All
this
rights go
is
to-
all rights go to this. And I wonder if you put that like in your video or in the description, if that helps you or if you have to do that or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
That's why I think that's why copyright is so
It's kinda weird.
weird and like kind of scary, is because you don't
Yeah.
really know what you can and can't do.
Yeah.
At least I don't know. There's probably people who do know,
I
who
know.
like
All
look
I
it
do
up.
know is that Kanye goes through copyright with one of the biggest people that are like really good at copyright, UMG. So like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, you don't see videos of that. But it is weird though, because they have like Kanye West topic on YouTube. So like, you can listen to Kanye West music not on his Vivo or his actual YouTube, but like on something that's just dash topic. So I don't know if that's run by him also or like his manager or what.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't gonna get
I've
it.
recently, since I heard that the new Kanye was coming out, like I just found out from Mike about the Kanye Kid Cudi, but
I thought you were gonna say I just learned from Mike about the Kanye album, and I was like, when he told you about that, you were like, oh yeah, I heard about
no,
that.
yeah, but since I heard about the new Kanye album, not like because there's two, I didn't know there was two, I just knew there was
Yeah,
one.
you just knew about the
So I've been listening to Life of Pablo recently, quite a bit.
I gave that album a listen, and I didn't make it through.
I think about half the songs are
Yeah, the first.
But I've heard good things about that album.
Well, there's a lot of songs on that album.
Yeah, there's like 22. I think.
Yeah.
I like Wolves, and then the first four are really
Wolves
kicker.
is good.
Yeah.
I like the one with There's No More Parties in LA
Yeah,
that
with Kendrick.
features Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like,
But then there's other ones like Silver Surfer Interlude.
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
A guy literally just comes on and it's just a guy who called Kanye one time and he recorded it. He's just like, yo, this is
Oh.
Silver Surfer.
Dude, I always ask myself this question. When rappers have like the voicemails, but they sound like voicemails at least on their albums, do you think that that's real?
I think they might redo it.
Or do you think that they kind of are like, hey, I want you to do this?
Yeah, and then they recreate it.
Yeah.
I think they might kind of recreate it because, like, early Eminem.
Or yeah,
always
or yeah.
featured Paul, the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely don't think Paul was leaving off.
Oh,
his
no,
foot,
definitely
yeah.
not.
Like, like.
Dre's rapping about
But, like-
big screen TV.
But even like
blunts,
in
40s and bitches.
but even like in Damn, he has the voicemails from Carl or his uncle Carl or whatever. And I'm just wondering if those voicemails are actually like he got them from his uncle, like he actually got them, he just put them in the song, or because it could be that he got them from his uncle, but then he wanted to take the voicemail and recreate it for the song, or maybe he just came up with it. I don't know.
What I do know about Kendrick going off of Good Kid, Mad City is Good Kid, Mad City follows like a very specific storyline, and like it's true to a degree, but I definitely don't think he took his parents' van for like 3 days straight and just kept all their voicemails, because he was like probably 20 when that album came out. I don't think he kept those voicemails from when he was like probably 14, 15.
Where
Oh,
am I?
yeah,
That
for
one
sure.
was at.
Yeah, dude, that's funny, dude. That's funny as fuck.
So I think he might. I think going Kendrick style, he probably re-record. Had his uncle.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I think
definitely.
he definitely thinks all that shit out in his head before he even.
Oh yeah, because Good Cat, Mad City is really well thought out.
Yeah.
And so is To Pimp a Butterfly, but I think that someone said this. I don't know who it was, but someone said that Good Kid, Mad City is more like a movie,
Yeah.
and To Pimp a Butterfly is more of like an idea,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Good
or
Kid,
like
Mad
a way
City,
a way to like think.
On the album of Good Kid, Mad City, it says a short film by Kendrick Lamar. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I do know that in To Pimp a Butterfly on the track These Walls, that actually is going off of the guy that killed his friend in Good Kid, Mad City. He's basically talking about how while the guy that killed his friend is in prison in These Walls, Kendrick was in the story fucking his wife to get back at him for killing his friend.
I should listen to that album again.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so good.
He interweaves them.
I didn't know that though.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That's
Either.
my favorite song.
Well,
Off
also,
of
but
that
if you
album,
listen to Good Kid, Mad City, it's not like confirmed or anything. But I have a huge theory because, like, you know how Kendrick's voice is kind of like up, higher pitched in Good Kid, Mad City. That all is up until a track called "Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst," and that part is like 3 different songs. There's the first part, which is after his friend died. There's the instrumental, and then there's the third part, which is about kind of like his thoughts about death afterwards. And in the third part, his voice becomes deeper. So I think that's his way of saying, you know, this is when I stopped being K-Dot and I became Kendrick. And I think that's really kind of badass.
Like his balls dropped.
Yeah. 'Cause,
I've had that happen to
you
me.
know,
Have you?
'cause-
That's scary.
Yeah, like when when you see something happen like death, you kind of grow up a lot. So I like that touch to it.
Yeah, for sure. I need to re-listen to that album. I've listened to
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Pimp a Butterfly.
No, yeah, that's what I was
like
saying. I need to listen. I need to
I
re-listen
love
to
Pimp a Butterfly. Did you
Good
know
Kid,
it
Mad
was,
City.
Originally to Pimp a Caterpillar, because Tupac, T.O., and then Pimp a Caterpillar, like acronym
Oh.
Tupac.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then he changed it to Butterfly because he wanted it to be more about the evolution.
That album's so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Well, every time I listen to that album, dude, there's certain moments where he'll just be rapping and I'm just like, you're just the best. Like you're literally just the best. Like you're the best rapper right now, hands down.
Yeah.
Like that album proves it. Like that's probably like the best rap album to come out in a really long time.
Yeah.
Or at least
He
like
didn't win the Grammys for that. That was pretty fucking stupid. Best album.
He didn't win the Grammy for that. I thought he.
I thought he did win a
He
Grammy.
won best rap album, but not best.
Yeah,
album.
because he beat.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, but
Rap
not best
album.
which I thought was bullshit. You know.
Was he nominated at least?
Yeah, he was. But
At least,
he's
yeah.
been nominated for good. I think all of them so far, except for Untitled and Unmastered, and you know, because that wasn't really an album. That
Was he nominated for Section 80?
I don't think so. No, I don't think he was that big yet.
Yeah, because I that wouldn't make sense
I think it
if
costs
that
money
was.
to actually enter your things in for nomination in the Grammys.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I heard the other day that the reason J. Cole doesn't have any Grammys is because he hasn't entered anything in for nomination except for 2014, which I'm not sure that that's true, but that's just kind of what I heard.
Could be true. Because also I guess maybe he's like a conscious enough guy to be like this isn't good enough.
Yeah, I have.
You know?
heard, I have
Because
heard
like his last album,
For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only, like I like that album, but
I
you
do
said
too.
that you didn't really dig that album very
I'm
much.
not a huge fan. No.
And, like-
I think
and,
I
like-
listened to it twice.
And like I get it,
Not bad.
and I understand, and so like I don't, maybe he was just like I don't think this is gonna win. Like why would I enter it?
Well, and this new album that he came out with, I think, is very, very dope.
Oh, yeah.
But do you
I
think it's
listened-
Grammy worthy?
No.
Because you have to think about the people that
I think the last song.
vote for the
It's
Grammys.
that's my favorite one. Yeah.
1985, just because the fact that he's like talking about a lot of issues. You know,
Yeah.
he's saying don't use your rap to just talk about money. Talk about actual things and how we can impact the world. And that's why I think that's why Kendrick won Best Rap Album because you know he took on a lot of politics and damn. So.
For sure.
But honestly, if I had to guess who's gonna win the next Grammys, I'd say Eminem. Just because if you look at his track record, they always give Eminem the Grammy, even if the album's bad. He won the Grammy for I think he won the Grammy for Encore, but he didn't for Relapse. But I might have it skipped around.
I don't think he would have won for Relapse.
I know.
I don't think anyone really listened to Relapse. At least, like they didn't listen to the full album. Like that was the first album that I actually bought for myself.
The Eminem show.
Yeah, I believe.
Really?
So. Yeah, he won. I think.
Yeah,
the
I think
first one
so.
Was the Marshall Mathers LP, and then ever since then he's won like every one but one. And
He
that
didn't
was-
win Slim Shady LP though.
I don't think so.
He
'cause-
probably wouldn't
No.
have been considered.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't been
It's just
considered.
starting out.
That was like his that was his first
Yeah.
album.
Well,
But because he definitely. Well, I don't know because my name is a good
Yeah,
was
that
a
was that
was
like
was
his
a pretty
first
was a
single.
pretty big song
Yeah.
right off the
that
bat.
album's crazy.
Right off the
Loves
bat,
the
that
KLP.
right off the bat that was a big
Yeah, I'm
song.
a huge fan. Those are probably the two that I listen to most.
Slim
Like,
Shady and Marshmallow.
Yeah, when I'm just like want to sit down and listen to Eminem, I usually listen to Marshall Mathers. But if I like, a lot of times I'll listen to Marshall Mathers one day and then I'll be like, okay, today I'll just listen to. No, I listen to Recovery the most now.
Recovery's good too.
Yeah, Recovery is so good.
I like the Eminem show, but I feel like at that time he was really trying to get a lot of, what's the word? He was trying to appeal to a larger audience.
He
get
was
more
trying to
fans.
get over.
Yeah.
Trying to get over, yeah.
But
Trying to be a good
there's
baby
few
face.
songs on there, like Haley's song,
Yeah, I like
shit
that
like
song.
that. Yeah, it's got some good ones if you dig into it.
I think I would like.
I like
it if
Mockingbird.
sat down and listened to it.
Mockingbird, that's from
Hush,
Encore.
little baby, don't say a word.
Yeah, that's Encore. I'm surprised that's in
I don't
Encore.
listen. Yeah, I don't listen to that song very often.
Yeah, it goes, hush, little baby, don't say blah, or I'm gonna nick you in the eye. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good song. Catch.
What do you guys think is J. Cole's next work? Because the last song said intro to the fall off. Now, I hate to say it, but I think it actually might finally be the Kendrick thing because one of their managers shared on Instagram a picture of a piece of eaten fruit, and he wrote hashtag Forbidden, which is the song that they, collaborated on, Forbidden Fruit, back in Born Sinner.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, so
Is
that's
that released?
Forbidden Fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Born Sinner, J. Cole's second album. Kendrick doesn't really rap, he does the hook, he sings the hook. That's why it's not very popular.
The
It's actually a pretty good song.
there's this YouTuber that I watch, Anthony Fantano.
Yeah.
He has his YouTube channel is The Needle Drop. Just go subscribe. Humble plug. I like that better than humble brag, I think.
Oh, should we make sure it's still recording just in
Yeah,
case?
we're good.
Okay.
But
I figured I'd say something before we got to it.
I forgot what I was talking about.
The needle.
The needle drop. Yeah. Okay. So, and he made a video about a potential Kanye and J. Cole album, and he said, "I hope it doesn't happen."
Is that the thing that they like talk about?
No.
No.
He said.
Well,
He said. He said. He said, "I don't want it to happen."
Yeah, I don't think that'd go very well. I also heard Kanye in the last few days. I guess it's a rumor going around that he thinks J. Cole disses him a lot. But Kanye can be.
If the shoe fits.
Or not Kanye and J. Cole. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I meant Kendrick. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad.
I'm sorry.
I do kind of agree why it would be kind of.
I think it'd be
But
good.
no. But
I think
his reason. I'm not saying I agree with him. I'm just saying. I guess I was trying to be devil's advocate. But he was saying that if they did that, it would be more of a Kendrick album than a J. Cole album.
Probably.
I think he thinks that J. Cole would take a back seat to Kendrick, and that Kendrick would be the main voice, or at least the best on the album, and people would be like, "Well, that was I love."
It's this is a Kendrick album with a bunch of J. Cole.
Yeah,
features.
basically that's what they were saying.
I think it'd be good if they did it right.
I think it would. I think it'd
really-
be good lyrically for sure.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
really liked when they swapped tracks.
Yeah, Black Friday. I
Yeah.
really like Watch the Throne with Jay-Z and Kanye West. I mean, there's songs on there that are really weird and dumb, but there's other ones like Otis that I just really like. And
I listened to that.
It's really good. It's not on Spotify, which sucks, but I bought the CD and I like it a lot. There's songs where they talk about their daughters and stuff, and that's why I kind of.
When did it come out?
2011, right before Yeezus and in between My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. But one thing though that happened on that album is those two guys clashed a lot, and I think there's a lot of things going around. That's probably why they got in that huge argument back in 2016. So I definitely wouldn't want Kendrick and J. Cole to not be friends over an album, but I think that they could probably handle it because they're both really mature, good people. But I don't want them clashing to the point where the album's just like one of their ideas. I think it'd even be cool if it was like, song title Kendrick's version and then song title J. Cole's version, and it was like, maybe different hooks or some shit. Because that's the
That wouldn't
thing,
be
when
bad.
masterminds collaborate, they often tend to
Oh,
disagree.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But I guess at the same time, they both kind of seem like they could swap ideas and come up with something cool, you know. But at the same time, it's just the fact that you have to make sure that it sounds enough like both of them, and it doesn't just sound like another Kendrick album. It just doesn't sound just like another J. Cole album. You have to be able to. They would have to be able to like fuse their sounds, but their sounds aren't that different.
Yeah.
You know, but like they would have to like kind of fuse their sounds and make their album not just one of their ideas. They would have to make something that's cooperative or
I'm
whatever.
sure Rock Nation and Top Dog Entertainment would probably have to sign on a thing that made it release under both their names also. So.
Oh, and they split.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or they could just be like, all this money goes to charity.
All this money goes to charity. It's called Kendrick's Lamar's Pocket. What's else on the list? We talked a lot about music.
Yeah, we did.
That was nice.
Music.
I like music too. No, that was fine. That was good.
I don't even listen to rap that much. We didn't even talk about my Sweet Baby Boys.
What is that talking? I don't want to talk about the Sweet Baby Boys. I don't. No one knows who they are.
Okay, fair. Well, we were gonna talk about Infinity War coming out.
Oh.
I'm pretty behind on those Marvel movies.
Really?
Same. No.
I haven't seen Doctor Strange, Black Panther.
I've seen all of them.
I've seen a little.
Doctor
I've
Strange
seen.
is on Netflix, bro.
I've seen-
I own it on Blu-ray.
I've seen-
I haven't gotten around to it.
I've seen a lot. I've seen like so. I've seen like so many parts of Doctor Strange, but I haven't just seen the full-fledged movie.
That movie is crazy.
But
I've heard good things about all.
yeah,
of them.
the way that movie's a different thing. Like that movie's nuts. The shit they do with like the special effects and shit like that, it's crazy. They do crazy shit in the
like
movie.
there's like they do like kaleidoscope stuff.
Yeah, and like things
like-
things
kinda
like
like
bending
Inception.
and like going into each other.
Yeah,
and
dude,
like,
my friend,
it's crazy.
One of Brett Nye's friends said that he went to go see that movie on acid, and I think that I don't know how his head wouldn't have exploded how they say acid is supposed to be, so I just don't know how you could have sat through that movie.
On acid?
Yeah, it is psychotic.
Yeah, I wanted to go see. I wanna see Guardians of the Galaxy 2
Oh,
in
that's a good one.
a theater on acid. So I think that'd be nuts. Cause that when they go on the plant like Ego or that's the name, right? Ego.
I think so,
I
Um,
fell asleep during that movie. Full
they,
disclosure.
Do you not like it?
I was just very tired.
you were very tired. We were all laying down because we saw it in the.
We saw it in the
We
old
saw
screen
yeah,
and
we saw it in the theater where like the has
Oh,
the
you can-
the
and
recliners.
I fucked up and picked the seats in like the way that I was looking at the way that I was looking at the screen. I thought that the back was the front and the front was the back, so we had to sit front row for that movie.
Yeah, dude, and I've went to that fucking ultra screen like 3 times, and every time I think the recliner that I choose doesn't fucking work. I can't recline it. It doesn't go back. The legs don't go up. I have to lay down across in the hot dog position. You ever hear of the hot dog position?
Yeah, hot dog hamburger. Hamburger. No, but
When they used to say that to us in school, they would be like hamburger position. I'd be like, oh fuck.
what is a hamburger?
Can't you just fold it for me, please?
For the life of me, I cannot recall what a hamburger looks like.
You put me on the spot. I don't know what a hamburger looks like. Son of a bitch.
No, but every time I go to the ultra screen, if it's late in the day, I usually fall asleep. I fell asleep through the boring part of Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind. Because we went to go see it, like, they put it back into theaters. For anyone who doesn't know, Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind is a Steven Spielberg movie.
Oh, third you mean?
Third, sure. Fourth Kind is a horror movie.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
about
I always make that. I always
See,
make,
I fucked up. I've seen that movie too.
not as good.
Yeah. Then spoiler alert. At the end, I woke up at the end.
Spoiler
when
alert.
they finally meet the aliens and like the things floating up in the sky, and
Yep.
it's like beep boop 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 boop. And I woke up and I was like, Jesus Christ, what is going on
The
here?
fuck is
This
happening?
like a fever dream. Yeah, no. The movie, probably wouldn't watch it again, but it did spark me. Every time I go to the movie theater.
Dude, that guy builds that mountain out of trash.
Yeah. His wife leaves him.
Yeah.
Takes the kids.
Takes the kids, yeah.
It's so fucked up. And the fucked up thing is that at the end, he probably isn't gonna get his wife back. He's got the new crazy lady. But you gotta consider that lady's crazy too.
True.
That man's never gonna see his kids again. But at least he got to see aliens. Good thing he sacrificed that.
Honestly,
to
I would take
mountain of
that.
trash in
Honestly,
his
I would
house.
probably, if I had to choose between my wife and kids and then seeing aliens, I'd probably pick those big gray, big-eyed bastards.
Let me tell you why I wouldn't. Because if somebody walked up to you and they were like, I can show you aliens, but you'll never be able to see your wife and kids again, I would just be like, okay, that's proof aliens exist. See, I'm going to go home. Yeah.
No, I would want to see him.
What are you,
You
Doubting
don't want to
Thomas?
see him? Doubting
Doubting
Thomas?
I stick my hands in his wounds.
I don't think that's how that reference applies here. But
Kind of.
but no, yeah, I would want to see the aliens. You wouldn't want to see the aliens? You wouldn't want to see them with your own eyes and see if they would
Depends
like
on how much I love my wife and kids.
not that much.
If it's the song 41, I'm probably picking the aliens.
Song 41.
He says, I hate my kids, I hate my wife.
That's by Lil Pooh.
Yeah.
Pooh,
5-5, not that good.
515 was late there.
No.
You didn't listen to Pooh's new album?
Not yet.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah,
Not a huge fan.
it was okay.
I've never played it again.
The only song that I really like was, what was that one song?
Suicidal thoughts in the back.
No baby,
Daddy
no
Issues.
girl. No, what the fuck was it called?
Not daddy issues.
Daddy Issues. Yeah.
Okay, I say daddy issues.
Oh, you say Daddy Issues. I say Daddy
What the fuck was
Issues.
it called?
I have Daddy Issues. No, I have Daddy Issues. That was my impression of two strippers talking.
That's started.
No, I have Daddy Issues.
Shout out to Adam Mast.
Shout out to my dad. Hi, Dad. Look what I'm doing now. No, what else is on that girl list?
Don't
I'm
talk
sorry.
about the list.
Yeah, well, you just made the
We
list.
don't have a list.
You just made the list. Wrestling reference.
It says Suicide Boys.
I don't want to talk about those guys.
Someday we'll talk.
One looks very dumb.
DJ Scram.
DJ Scram.
Look, we're talking about that.
No, pick another one. What's that? What's another thing? Just say them all. I wanna pick.
A Quiet Place. Ready Player One. The Butterfly Effect. 2 endings.
2 endings.
Super Troopers 2.
I don't give a fuck.
Eminem Revival. Black Panther. Suicide Boys. Kanye West.
We didn't really talk about Infinity War
we
that
already
much.
covered Kanye West, didn't we? Did we cover the fact that he's making a Kid Cudi collab too?
I don't think we talked about Infinity War that much.
Yeah, we kind of skipped over that.
What else did we talk about?
Touched on it.
We touched on it. We touched on it. No, but Infinity War.
I think it's gonna be good.
I don't really care if it's good.
Yeah.
I don't really care if it's good. What I want is I want to go into that movie. I want to see all of the goddamn superheroes that I've been seeing over the last fucking 10 years. I want to see them all in one movie, and I want to see them take down the bad guy. That's all I want. Now, if they do some funny stuff, then that's just a plus. But I just want to see it all on screen.
I want one of them to die. I feel like they've had enough fake deaths.
I feel like we're going to see some deaths.
My major thing with the Avengers, the first one, I like the second one, believe it or not. But the first one I couldn't get into just because there was no real tension or stakes. I never felt like one of them was in danger.
Do you like Civil War?
Yeah. I there was parts I didn't like and parts I did.
He just put his thumbs up for you listening.
Civil War is pretty good, yeah. I thought it was a bit too long because there were some parts that,
Oh, I just love Bucky. I want him to hold me in his big strong arms.
In his big, strong robot arm.
Did they kill anyone off in Civil War? I can't remember if they did or not. Yeah, I don't think they did. They got
Can't really,
Yeah, they were just like, Here's Spider-Man for a quick minute.
Yeah, they actually said Spider-Man won't be in this one for that long either. They said it's about 10, 15 minutes.
But you're gonna see him in that dope ass suit. You know what I'm talking about? The dope ass suit, the mega spider suit,
I didn't know that.
the monster spider
It's not in the
suit,
trailer, but they
my
have some
dad
production
spider
photos.
suit.
Oh.
But then again, they had production photos of Superman in a black suit for Justice League, and that never happened.
Black suit.
Yeah, remember when he
Call
awakens?
him, who's that guy? The not Shazam.
Shaq.
Oh,
Black Lightning.
Black Adam?
No, Black Adam.
Black Adam, The Rock.
Yeah.
Did you know The Rock's playing Black Adam?
Is he still? I thought he dropped out.
He might have dropped out.
I don't remember when I read last.
Yeah, he wants to go. Him and John.
He wanted to film
video
Rampage
game.
instead.
Yeah.
No.
Congratulations to The Rock on not. What did he do? WrestleMania? Anything? Did he come out? Yeah. Congratulations on passing up WrestleMania for 50% on Rotten Tomatoes.
And a lot of change. A lot of change in your pocket. Probably more than you're gonna make for WrestleMania. Honestly.
Come on, Vince will give him some money.
He'll definitely give him some money. He'll be like, here's $23 million for 5 minutes of your time on WrestleMania.
Vince, you dumb. We hope to have Vince on one day.
Vince will be on honestly.
No, he's made too much money.
Yeah,
He's made too much
he's
money
made
to
too
be
much
the
money to
Dum
ever
Dum
be a
League.
dum dum, really.
Unless he brings Hulk Hogan back, then he'll probably be he'll be a dum dum.
You know what I think might be a
we'll get
fair
over
dum
it.
dum of the week this week?
Who?
You know how J. Cole just released that album we were talking about?
Yeah.
The day after he released it, he came out with a music video, but not for the name track that the album's named after. He came out with a music video for ATM. And don't get me wrong, I like ATM. But if you're trying to promote your album, when you come out with a song that the album is named after,
Yeah.
I think that's kind of...
Yeah, I guess it probably depends on what his most popular song was.
I think
KOD is
yeah.
his most popular
Yeah.
song. Either that or 1985.
Then he should.
I don't even remember
I think
ATM.
you
I
should
thought
change it.
Photograph was good too.
I did too, yeah.
I like that song.
I liked
Look at this photograph.
Look at this.
Everybody, look at this giraffe. Those are fun.
I liked ATM, but I don't think it really needed.
What song is that? What does he say?
That stands for at the moment.
Rap for me.
Count. I don't know how it goes.
Count it up, don't stop, don't stop.
Yeah, it's
Light it
something
up,
like-
light it up,
Is that
don't
the
stop,
song
don't
that I was
stop.
just singing earlier?
I don't know.
Where he says, add it up, add it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, now I'm good at math.
Now I'm good at add it up. Now I'm good at math. I don't think he says that exactly.
I did the best I could.
I know. I can tell.
Limited memory.
I can tell.
I have a very limited memory. Well, Brett, we can talk about.
Well, that's the end of it.
No.
Good day, folks. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on.
What time are
We
we
can
at?
talk about all the money you spent on this fancy equipment.
What time are we at, real quick? Tell me what time we're at.
Does GarageBand tell you?
1,448 seconds.
You know how to change it?
No.
Here.
Mike knows.
Oh yes, Mike's good with the equipment. Oh.
This is great air.
We are at 48 minutes and 31 seconds.
48 minutes, 31 seconds. That's not bad.
But that's not counting the beginning.
How long do you want us to go?
I think they're usually an hour or so.
I was gonna say 90 minutes.
Yeah,
Is usually what I go for.
They can be even
Is that
longer.
2 hours?
No, that's an hour.
That's
Oh.
all you're talking.
What is that?
90
Half an
minutes.
hour?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half? I think hour and a half's fine. I
Yeah.
think hour and a half's good.
For those of you listening, our next episode's gonna be about 3 hours.
We're gonna notch it up.
Yeah, you think?
That should be the name of the podcast.
You could have commercials in between for fake companies that are really stupid.
Yeah, let's go to a commercial break. This podcast is sponsored by Tackle Fish and Bait. Please don't throw your kids in the lake and use our fishing poles. Thank you.
And we come back to the podcast.
Yeah, it's fair to say we don't have any sponsors.
It's the first one. Give them some credit for at least trying.
Give us some time.
And-
We're calling people right now. Listen.
What's that?
I've been to AA and I decided that I don't need a sponsor there, so I'm not gonna have one here.
She said, "I'm your sponsor." I said, "Go the fuck away, Katie." You think you just because you're the English teacher doesn't mean you save lives, you bitch.
I just came here for the free coffee and cookies. Damn it.
And to talk about my alcoholism.
I don't need you in my face.
Give me that coin.
I don't have a coin for you.
No, that's
Speaking
what
of
you
that,
get
it
when
was,
you get into alcohol.
It was Eminem's 10-year anniversary Friday, April 20th.
Oh.
Isn't that a weird day to be sober?
Yeah.
It was his 10 years.
He hasn't even smoked weed.
No. He's been clean as a bathroom stall on a McDonald's.
Oh, so he's been doing lots of drugs. He's been doing lots of
So
drugs.
that means recovery is 10 years old.
Probably not. I think he came out with it a year after.
No, because Relapse came out after he got clean.
Oh, yeah, Relapse. I always get Relapse and Recovery mixed up.
Yeah, Relapse came out because then
2009.
because
So he
Relapse came out and then he said
Relapse, Refill,
and then
Recovery.
Relapse did Real Bad.
Yeah.
Real Bad.
Then he did Relapse.
And then
Refill.
Recovery came out and that did better.
Yeah, Relapse came out in 2009, and since it was 10 years, yeah, that would mean that he took a year off still after rehab.
Which makes sense.
Are you not finding it?
Or it just took him a year to make that album, you know?
So what'd you guys think of Relapse? Revival? There's too many R's here.
I'm good on it.
I hope his next one's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mind some songs. I think he definitely had the wrong guest features, but
Yeah, I think
All the features were bullshit.
yeah.
Except for the Beyonce one, every other one was
I
kind
thought
of
Ed
lame.
Sheeran was like the song that they played though.
Yeah. I did like, I think the song with Kalani, but the thing is I didn't like the song on the album that much. I liked the remix that they came out with a little bit after it. You know, Nowhere Fast? Because I did like how he kind of pulled up some politics, but he was still pretty immature about it, so I don't think he knew what he was going for.
Yeah, I don't...
He was trying to do Kendrick Lamar and old Eminem.
Yeah, he was trying to do a little of both, and I don't know, I feel like a lot of the songs just seemed like he wasn't really trying to make them sound good.
I will say this, though. The last 3 songs, from In Your Head to A Rose, I really like those because he was writing it as if, like, you know, he was in the hospital talking to his daughter while he was down.
I liked like the...
And the Chloroseptic remix. I don't know if you guys have heard that.
The remix of that?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
crazy.
remix is good.
Yeah.
Actually. I like the remix.
Yeah, I like it better than the original.
Yeah, I think a lot of people
Fresher
did.
Guy,
Yeah, I think a lot of people
I
did.
didn't like him that much. But yeah, A Rose, the last song on that album. And at first I thought he was going to be done rapping, but I had a conversation with someone, and I guess he made a new record for the consecutive number of number 1 records on the Billboard 200 or 100, whatever it is. And his record is 8, and that's counting Curtain Call. So that means he could release another greatest hits, which will probably sell quite a bit, you know, because Love the Way You Lie, Monster, all that. And then he can make another album, you know, a few more. And I think he's really just going to go after that until he's got like 15 under his belt, so no one else can beat him.
Fair.
Yeah.
Can't really beat him.
Yeah. Because that's going to be a hard thing to beat.
I just think that Eminem, when he comes out with stuff, people are going to listen to it no matter what. And especially, and I think this is a good thing for a lot of people who are in the music business, I guess.
Yeah.
Like social media and like YouTube and stuff. I think that is doing the music business wonders now, because Eminem, even though he didn't come out with a great album by any means, people are still talking about it and listening to it. And if you go and look at his streaming stuff on like iTunes and Spotify or whatever, I bet his numbers are just as good as anyone else.
Let's
And
see
it's
if
because
he's still on the Billboard Top 100.
I have no clue if he's or not.
And it's because YouTubers who review music and stuff, they review the bad stuff too. So if like this Anthony Fantano guy, like he has millions of followers, and so when he reviews Revival, that gives 3 million people, or however many people are subscribed to him, gives them
The knowledge.
knowledge of this existing and the knowledge of, oh, I like this guy, he's listening to this, let me listen to it so I can also hate it.
I don't know if it's your pet peeve, one of you guys, because I know you guys keep up with music too, but one of my biggest pet peeves is when a new album comes out and you like listen to it like right away, like the day after or the few days after, and then like it takes like 3 weeks for it to get on the charts, and then it's on the radio and people go crazy about it, and it's just
And then
like,
you're just like, damn, I've been listening to this album for like.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
but I also think that the reason why that happens is because when things come out,
It takes some build up, like you said.
it needs to build up to get to the radio, and I
Yeah.
think that, especially thanks to Spotify and iTunes,
Yeah.
it's so easy to figure out like new bands, especially
Yep.
because they do. If bands are starting to get popular, they'll be on
playlists,
like
and
playlists
shit,
or
yeah.
whatever, and so you can listen to them, and they might not be like
Good.
well known or anything,
Yeah.
but you could listen to them and you can get familiar with them, but then 2 months or 3 months down the line they have gotten way bigger because maybe a song came out or something, and now they're being played. So I think it's just because the music business, or not the music business, I don't want to say music business, but like the radio, they don't pay attention to people who are coming up. They're focused on the people that are already as big as they are going to be.
He is not on the top 100
He's
right
not.
now.
Top 200.
But I also feel like a lot of people,
Baby, they play that Ed Sheeran song all
Quite
the
a
time.
bit, yeah.
which makes sense because it's Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason that one really blew up. Same with the Beyonce
Still
one.
not a huge fan.
That
I didn't like that River song as much as everyone cracked it out to be. That one with Ed Sheeran. I didn't like that one too much.
The
I did like Eminem's last verse because he completely like switched the beat around kind of, and he kind of kicked Ed
I
Sheeran.
cannot comment on this album really because I only listened to it once because there was nothing that stuck out to me that was
yeah,
there was a
it's
song
it's
I
very.
there wasn't a song that I wanted to listen to again, and for me, when I listen to Eminem, I want to listen to the whole album. So for me, since I didn't want to listen to the whole album, it made me not want to listen to it. Like same thing with Marshall Mathers LP 2. I just don't really care to listen to the whole album, so I just don't listen to it.
Yeah.
And,
Also,
Marshmallow's
Marshmallow's
LP
LP2.
does get a little bit better towards the end though.
Yeah,
Same with Revival. They both kind of do that. Take him a while to like kick it up. And once he kicks it up, he's kind of.
I haven't listened to Marshmallow's LP2. That I haven't listened to all the way through, but I've listened to I think I've listened to all the songs.
Yeah.
I just
There's
haven't
like-
listened to the whole album all the way through.
There's like Love
And-
featuring Kendrick Lamar, which is pretty good.
And a lot, but some of the songs on that album are just boring.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like
Or just
the
boring.
very first song, I think it's called Bad Guy, and it's him picking up Marshall Mathers LP, and he's acting like Stan took his, how did it go? Stan's younger brother took Eminem and put him in a trunk and drove around town. Yeah, and I was like, oh, sweet, Stan 2, the song, but then I listened to it and I was like, I can't get into this. It's just different.
Stan's good. That's hard to follow.
Stan's awesome.
It's kind of like 1,000 rounds and 2,000 rounds.
Yeah, because a lot of people say an expression is that song was their Stan.
Yeah.
It's like their best written song or whatever.
Yeah, Stan is like his Magnus Opum, I think.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, do you guys think Kanye West's new album is gonna be better than My Beautiful Dark? Well, I mean, that's the general one that's considered his best. Is My Beautiful.
I haven't
Dark
really
Twisted
listened to that one though.
I love
really
that.
I haven't listened to much Kanye.
I like Yeezus, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and Life of
I
Pablo.
like College Dropout
Yeah, College Dropout.
and Life of Pablo.
I've never listened to
I
this. I've only listened to a few songs off.
I can't.
I haven't
get
listened to
Late
much Kanye.
Registration. Late Registration. I can't get into that one at all.
Haven't listened to it.
That's his second one.
There's a lot of artists where there's a lot of artists I'll listen to and I'll want to listen to everything they have, and then with some of the bigger rappers it's just tough because you lose interest quickly.
And there's so many
And you can
songs.
only absorb so much. Yeah, like you said, there's so many songs. You can only absorb so much at a time.
Graduation. Get out.
Why did you do that?
Because I'm scared that
You're
for
not-
some reason it seems like when Mike talks it doesn't seem like it's picking it up, and then when I talk it's just a little bit. So
We can also take the tracks and multiply them and open up new vocals and make it louder by dropping 3 of those.
I have no idea what any of that means.
I'll show you guys afterwards.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Editing tips from Mike Barkoff.
If you think that you're not coming through, try putting your mouth close to the microphone.
Whistle is what I usually do.
Dude, literally, you could sit back and just bring the microphone to you.
Okay.
That's all you gotta do.
Well,
Just burp right into the microphone.
I did earlier. I thought it was so funny. And then after that, I was like, damn, that's kind of rude. I'm being rude to all these people.
It's
I
a
didn't.
big fuck you to the listeners.
Yeah, I didn't even say excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse Seth around the minute and 48-second mark. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll leave it in the comments, but not really, because that's a lot of work.
You have to listen to your whole thing. 90 minutes, you have to listen to the whole thing. Cause God knows you can't just fucking go every minute and then be like, is the burp coming up yet?
Yeah.
It's like Brett in the scene we filmed for the movie,
Like, well,
Which
come
we
on.
can't really talk about because.
Please watch the movie. It's the only thing I've put effort into besides this in about 3 years.
Besides masturbating.
And it got a little tiring towards the end, kind of like masturbating.
Just went to the bathroom.
I had to take a shower after, like masturbating.
I didn't shower after. I got very drunk and lied about.
Lied about what? That was
You
good.
thought that was a good one?
was good.
It's a little wordplay for you listeners out there.
You ever hear of wordplay, listeners? You're gonna hear a lot of it in this podcast. This is the wordplay podcast.
I'm honestly, I'm a really big fan of rhyming, and at our work, Brett and I are meter readers, and one of our other friends, Jordan. Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan.
That lazy piece. Of
Follow
shit.
him at.
No,
I don't
I'm
know
just
his
kidding.
anything. I don't know anything about him. Who is he?
We all three-way call at work, and the funniest thing for me is if anyone says a rhyme to anything, Brett will say something, and then my thing after that is I'll just rhyme. Then we'll just go off that for a little bit. I think that's funny. That's a funny.
You might hear it
shtick.
in the future.
Yeah.
You might hear the little bit in the future.
You
Yeah.
guys will record it like we were talking about with Kendrick. You didn't save the calls, but you'll record them.
Yeah,
We'll record the calls.
recreate-
We'll put them in the podcast. You'll hear the bad audio.
Yes. And you can email Jordan at gmail.com.
Jordan at vanwardinc.com. Shout out to Vanward Inc. for gainful employment.
Call them for your meters. You have electric meters? Call them. They have them.
Do you need your meter read? Just hit up Seth Van Burt and Brett Mast.
Here's Seth's phone number, 319.
Call me at any time. I will give you advice.
Do you think just because I said 319, someone could find you?
Oh no! They'd have to wait through. They'd have to wait through a lot of numbers. I think.
You were gonna be like, oh, maybe.
Darn it.
This podcast is sponsored by Van Burt.
No, I don't think that my grandpa would.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We can't say that.
Yeah,
Actually,
I don't think-
just then we can't say
Yeah,
that.
I don't think they. I don't think they would put their names on that.
Yeah. Hello, Grandpa. Okay.
What are you guys drinking wine on that podcast? I don't want to be part of a bitch podcast.
Yeah,
Drink scotch and I'll fucking I'll sponsor it.
drink Bush Lot.
The Trailer Park Boys are sponsored by liquor.
Really?
Isn't that fun?
This podcast is sponsored by the Trailer Park Boys.
No, we can't say that either.
That's copyright.
No, I don't.
I think that's actually slander. They slandered our name by
They
saying.
really are sponsored by liquor, though.
Yeah.
What liquor?
I think it's their own liquor, so it might not actually be sponsored. But
At this point, Julian's got his own line of glasses.
yeah, maybe.
Oh no, the computer's not charging.
Is it dead?
No,
It's not even plugged in.
it just came unplugged. Yeah.
There you go.
Good thing you noticed it.
What's that?
11. We're good at 11.
We're good at 11.
We'll
You ever heard of 11? She can move things with
Yeah,
her
with
mind.
her mind.
Make her nose bleed.
Shout out to Stranger Things. We could talk about Stranger Things.
I haven't seen that.
How not?
But I did
Very
finish
good.
Logan today, the movie Logan.
I fell asleep.
Oh, it's very good.
I liked it.
It's
I
very
actually
good.
really liked it.
It's very violent for you non-French speakers out there.
Yeah, we got to appeal to all countries.
Yeah,
Violent,
this will be translated. Coming here.
Well, you'll get the dub version of this in Spanish where it's 3 other guys just saying exactly what we said last time, but they're 3 Mexican men.
It's just MacBook voices that we made speak in Spanish.
Yeah, some of the they butcher some of the finesse of the language.
Yeah, it's Morgan Freeman. Hola. I never took Spanish as a class.
Oh,
It's Morgan Freeman saying this is racist.
I failed Spanish, and I cheated the second time. So, shout out to Senorita Graham.
I skipped a week of Spanish class because a girl in that class gave me a blowy J.
Who?
Sarah.
Oh, that's why.
Can't say her last name.
Just go ahead and say it. The odds are she might not listen to it.
Don't say it. Don't put her out there.
Don't put her on
I'm
blast.
just kidding.
Oh, sorry, Sarah.
Sorry, Sarah.
I don't know you. Sorry.
Sorry, Sarah, for doing that to you. No, I'm just kidding. She was very willing.
I feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. Do you feel bad? Do you wish you could go back?
No. Because afterwards, because the reason why I skipped Spanish class because everyone found out about it, that she gave me a blowy, and then so I just felt really awkward going into that class because I knew everybody. She was in that class too, so I knew everybody was gonna be like, "I heard you got a blowy from Sarah." And I was gonna be like, "Yeah, no." I don't want to talk about it, obviously. I'm 16. I'm like 16 years old. I don't want to talk about how a girl gave me a blowjay. So, yeah, I skipped a class, and then I went back to the class, passed it.
Did people say that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely talked about it.
Did you enjoy conversating with those people?
Do you like conversating with whoever's on your phone right now?
Yeah. I got distracted.
Yeah. Put on airplane mode.
Okay. Have you ever been on an airplane?
Yeah, I've been on an airplane. I'm on an airplane right now. I'm on an airplane right now.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have? I thought you said I've never been on one.
Have you ever been on one?
Yes, I love airplanes, actually.
Oh, I hate it.
I love
Why do you
when
hate
they-
airplanes?
Oh, I'm trapped in the sky. What's great about being trapped in the sky?
Well, I like it because it's like
I guess you're right,
an
yeah.
experience. You know, you're sitting there and you're like, my ass really hurts. I fucking hate this. But I'm listening to music. The clouds are my friend.
I could die at any time.
The plane could literally plummet to the earth.
Basically is death. I think
Yeah.
my ass is gonna hurt when I die. I think I'm
Yeah.
just gonna board it.
Oh,
in.
you'll shit everywhere.
Dude, me and Jordan were watching the news when we were staying in the hotel, and we saw a news story about a girl where a piece of the plane engine came flying up and smashed into the window she was sitting at, and the window broke, and she almost got sucked out the window. And I bet when she got on that plane, she said, "You know, flying a plane's safer than driving a car." She got sucked out a window. She didn't actually get sucked. She got sucked out, but then her getting almost sucked out of the window still killed her.
Yeah, she
Where
had
R.I.P.
a heart
woman
attack.
in airplane.
No.
R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace. We don't know. Your
That
name.
I feel like that's equivalent to getting the vacuum cleaner stuck on your pants.
I don't think that
On a small scale.
on a
On a very,
on a
very small scale.
very small scale. Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
But at the same time, not really.
Not really at all.
Ugh. This is great. I'm loving it.
You're enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I like this. Do you like it?
Yeah.
I like holding the
We're
microphone.
doing good.
Oh,
I feel like
I don't like it when you touch the microphone. I've seen you touching the microphone constantly, and it gives me anxiety.
Why?
Stop touching it.
I like it.
Put it down.
No, I like it. I like moving it.
Did that
like this?
microphone give you written consent? In these days, you need written consent.
Unless you're just assuming that you need written consent.
But don't
Can't
assume, because
assume.
you know why? Because it makes an ass out of me.
Yeah.
And you and me and love and me. And love.
What has love got to do with it?
What love got? What's that song?
That is that. I think that song is "What's Love,
Love got to do with it. Yeah. But how does it go?
What's love got to do with it? Got to do with it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's pretty good. Pretty good song. Who wrote that? Alicia Keys?
We can find out.
I don't want to know.
Stall 'em a little bit.
Stall.
Try and reach that
Stall. I'm stalling.
Brought to you by Farm and Stall Grill.
Sponsored by Stall.
Oh, I can't find out because my phone's on airplane mode.
What is it on airplane mode? Who told you to do that?
Some butthole.
Yeah, some jackass. You don't know. You wouldn't know him.
You wouldn't really like him.
For the listeners out there, last week Brett and I got together and put these microphones together, and I think that the most frequently used word in these mics so far is butthole. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Did you just say that to test it out?
Yeah, it's fun to say butthole. Butthole. It's also fun to say rubbing alcohol.
What's love got to do with it by DNC?
But did DNC write it or did someone else write it?
Oh,
Because
maybe
Katy Perry doesn't write her own song. Maybe she does. I think he writes.
Maybe Drake writes Katy Perry songs.
And maybe Katy Perry writes
Drake songs.
Yeah, Katy Perry wrote YOLO, or what's that song called?
And then,
We'll just call it YOLO.
and then Drake wrote, you're a floating wind drifting, you're a floating drag, you're a floating bag.
He's talking about that one. What's that one Katy Perry song?
It's in the
Firework.
intro.
Yeah, fire.
It's
You're a floating drag. You're a floating bag.
You're
Yeah, I like
kinda-
that song.
You're kind of like a floating drag.
I'm just floating in the wind, ready to start peeling again.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ready for summer, boys.
We've had better ones, I think. By the time this goes out, they're going to be like, what is this, 2018?
What is that talking about? What does that mean?
This will probably come out in 2019, 2015.
Oh, yeah. 2019, 2015.
Don't release this until you can go back in time. And then
Release it in the past, so things
Yeah,
can
we
get
should
rolling
have dropped that. Uh-huh. We made like 50 of these things by now, but for some reason we can't figure out how to post them.
sooner. So we just listen to it. We just listen to ourselves.
This is for casual listening. This is a treat for myself. I love hearing my own voice because I'm God's gift to earth.
He also has a giant head. You should see his head. It's the biggest it's ever been.
Yeah,
What's that one show where the? Never mind. We don't need.
Rick and Morty.
No.
That's a good show.
What's that one show?
It sucks. No, just kidding.
What's that one show?
Uh,
No, what's that one show where the fucking? I think like we don't need to talk about this. This is bad stuff.
you can't be scared of bad stuff.
No, it's not bad stuff. I just don't know. Remember what the?
Do you know what's bad? Carnage and chemical weapons. And
Carnage and
streets of
Spider-Man is
Syria.
bad. He's
Syria.
the Red Venom.
Syria.
Cereal. Are you being Syria right now?
I'm like so totally cereal right now.
I'm like so tired of Syria right now.
Oh no.
You guys ever watch The Karate Kid?
Oh, of course.
Absolutely not.
You just ever seen him do the kick? You ever see the Jaden Smith version? Really?
No.
He has a hurricanrana in that.
He has a Quran.
Yeah, he reads the Quran in that
He
movie.
worships Allah.
He worships Allah in that movie.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Diversity in film.
Yes. Great.
And he's black, so it's even better.
We'll have diversity in this podcast.
Huh? Two things. He'll probably get into college easy.
We'll have diversity on this podcast.
Yeah, who? We'll have Martin Luther King Jr.
We'll read
I'll
one of
get
his
a heavy
speeches.
tan, blackface.
Oh no.
Can't even say it.
But then they won't see it, so they'll be like,
It'll
"There's
be
no proof."
This sounds like blackface.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll talk with a heavy accent.
Yeah,
You know.
we should get Nick Cannon on here when he did Whiteface.
When did you whiteface?
For like Halloween or something. Do you remember that?
Which Halloween movie?
No.
Remember Halloween when Nick Cannon did whiteface?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have to stall him again?
No.
Stall.
I'm trying to remember.
Stall.
Yeah. I'm trying to find Nick Cannon doing Whiteface.
Oh, don't worry. I'm doing great at this. Stall. I'm great at stalling, dude. I can stall all day. Stall.
bathroom stall at 105-68-910 East Longitude.
Look, see, it's Nick Cannon.
Oh my God.
It's crazy, right?
Let me see. Oh yeah, he looks exactly like a white person.
Yeah, for the viewers at home, he just looks like a white guy.
For the viewers at home, imagine Nick Cannon but as a white guy.
For the viewers that are not viewing but listening.
Oh yeah, let's viewing the listen. I don't know really what's going on anymore.
What are they gonna view? Are they just gonna view the cover of the podcast or the?
Hopefully, at some point, my nudes will leak and they'll be able to view that because those are pristine.
Spicy spice.
Yeah. Hopefully, at some point, that'll be a big deal.
Your nudes?
Yeah.
Maybe people want to see.
Like Vanessa Hutchins.
When her nudes came out, dude.
That was a big day.
That was a
for
big
you,
day
huh?
that was a big day for little old me.
Yeah, big day for mankind. I'm sorry that happened to her. I'm sorry that you pleasured so many boys.
So many boys. So many boys. So many boys that she really help out with their weird years. I'll stop eating.
Yeah, there's nothing in that bowl. You're licking a dry spoon. How can you do?
What do you think this sounds like?
Death.
Like a camel walking through a desert.
I always hate when
Everyone hates it.
jury's in. Everyone hates it.
Yeah. Jury's in. Everyone hates you. Everyone hates that. Stop it.
What do you think this sounds like? No, I'll stop. I don't think anyone heard it. He licked the microphone.
This is mine forever now. I'll put my spit into it.
All right, boys. Listen here. Dum Dum of the Week.
Oh, we already went over that, didn't we?
Who's Dum Dum of the Week?
J. Cole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember
We
now.
could have another one. Have you seen anyone else dumb this week?
We could name this segment Dum Dums of the Week.
Yeah, it's us. We're not very good at this. Sorry.
It'll get better, hopefully.
Yeah, what about when Seth was trying to put together his microphone?
I absolutely could not put a microphone on a table.
Was that was on the podcast?
Yeah.
that's great.
You listened to about a minute.
Like at least a minute of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just wish we could have had a camera set up.
That might.
Oh,
come
I
one
always
day.
have a camera set up.
That's a booger.
Oh, God.
You
I
just,
wouldn't-
that's a
really-
very large booger that came out of your nose. Don't throw it at. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck?
I got you with it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it hit him in the shoulder. You saw it.
I did not hit him in the shoulder.
It's
I'll take off all my clothes right now. Not him in the shoulder. I'll take off all my clothes.
For those of you who don't know, when Brett and I were kids, and he would not stop touching me, I would just pick my nose and stick it on him.
What do you mean we were kids?
Oh,
This
when we were-
this could still happen tomorrow.
I would still do it.
Yeah, still do it.
I just did it. You heard it.
You heard it. You saw it.
When Brett wouldn't stop touching me, I would pick my nose and try to touch him with the booger. But then it became like an elaborate thing for me. Like I'd leave the boogers on doorknobs and stuff, and like places that he would touch them and find them.
Yeah, real gross prank.
Kevin
a great
McCanister.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Home Alone.
You don't know.
I haven't seen it.
You should at least know the name of Kevin McAllister.
Did I say McCanister? I got that.
Oh, I don't know.
My head.
No.
Kevin McPaint canister.
No, I have never seen that movie.
Seriously? That
No.
surprises me.
I've only seen the movie.
I know that he brutalizes two grown men.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
tortures those old men.
There's a theory that he became Jigsaw from the Saw movies.
What?
Yeah.
What? That's a nice theory.
That is a nice
Yeah, a
theory.
lot of age gap.
Well,
It's-
it's obviously in the future. It's saying that Home Alone takes place in like the 30s, which is unbelievable. And then he somehow
That's
changed
true.
his name, which is also unbelievable.
Well, not if he's becoming a murderer.
Yeah, well, you can really make anything
Let's-
canon if you're the writer of the next Saw movie.
Yeah, that's just
It's true
like,
because you could say that took place in the future, in the way in
And
the future.
Macaulay Culkin really looks scary as fuck
yes,
now.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
They
but
should-
I don't
they
think
should-
they're gonna say that he turned out like the real life Macaulay Culkin. I think they would be like he turned into Jigsaw.
And then, no, it actually is Macaulay Culkin. Like, Home Alone fucked him up on the set of the movie. He became mental in real life. So it goes beyond the movie.
Oh, no.
And that can explain why his name becomes John, because he still changes it.
The ever-going struggle of making this mic not fall.
What? Why can't you just do it?
I didn't do shit. It fell on me.
What do you mean it fell on you?
I'm unlucky.
You are unlucky. You are unlucky. Hey, that came up naturally. Look at that.
World's unluckiest man.
Yeah, that's my name.
And
If I were a wrestler,
that's your title.
It'd be World's Unluckiest Man, and
Whatever.
then I would lose all my matches until my last one.
And that's when you're like 50 and you finally win. It's not even like a title match. It's not even like anything important. It's like a match against like a woman or something. Actually, not saying that.
Yeah,
Women
can't.
important.
Important.
Me facing a woman
Would just be funny.
Yeah, it would not be interesting.
Oh, why would it be funny? Because they're not as important.
No, because
I'm
I would
just-
get
I'm
my
just-
ass kicked.
I'm just kidding.
You would have to cheat to win.
Hmm.
Maybe you would face like
hit her with a frying pan or something.
yeah, hit her with a frying pan.
Clink!
Everyone's like, oh my god, you just hit the fuck out of her with that frying pan.
Oh my god, no, but I would win something.
You would have
I'd at least get like.
It would have to be a comeback story.
Then they'd make a movie about me, and Jim Carrey could go full method again.
Then you can go more insane because
No,
it's inside your
let's
head.
be honest. It'd either be Dwayne The Rock Johnson or Benedict Cumberbatch.
Who do you think could play you in a movie?
Who do I think could play me in a movie?
Yeah.
Me.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's a good answer. That's a perfect answer. But like, who famous?
Who do you think would do me justice?
Yeah,
Tim Allen.
not Victoria Justice.
No, like Michael Cera maybe.
I don't think Michael Cera. I think he's too skinny to play it.
He can
Thanks,
become
Dick.
method. He can become really
That's
method.
not what I meant. I meant you're fine looking.
Michael Cera looks like a crackhead without skinny.
Oh, he is one.
Yeah. Have you seen This Is the End?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm referencing.
Yeah.
I don't know if he really is one. I hope not. I love you, Michael.
I love you, Michael.
Thank you.
Maggle.
For anyone that doesn't understand, my actual name is Michael.
Oh.
Because when you write on a birth certificate, apparently you can't change it.
Oh, you can. There's that
It's
one guy whose name's like,
it's just gonna have to cost you some coin.
yeah, there's that one guy whose name's like Superman, Batman, Goku, Vegeta. Have you seen that guy?
No.
No, there's literally a man who changed his name to like 50 superhero names, and then that's like his full name. So every time he goes and fills out a form, and he's got to write his full name,
Ooh, that's where you didn't think.
yeah, dumb,
Dumb.
Dum Dum of the Week.
right there.
Yeah, that's a dumb
literally.
of the week right there.
Good guy. Another dumb of the week. Anyone who has face tattoos.
Fuck you, Post Malone.
Prison Mike.
Yeah.
The Office.
If you have a face tattoo and you're not a part,
Of a gang.
if you're not a part of a gang or a rapper, then you're dumb. If you're some white kid from the suburbs, or a small
You have a
town in
tattoo on
Iowa,
your face, you're dumb.
Then you have a tattoo and you have a tattoo on your face, you're dumb, yeah.
Penis right between his eyes.
who?
Lil Wayne. It's a small penis, but it is literally a human dick.
I think that's absolutely hilarious.
No.
Well, the reason I found out, I don't just study his face tattoos, but I was in agriculture and we had to make this comic book about the raindrop cycle. So I had the whole cycle, and then at the end, it became a tattoo on Lil Wayne's face. I called it the Carter 6. I skipped 5. And I was drawing his face out, and I was like, is that a dick on his head?
Do you have a dick on your face, Lil Wayne?
I have a dick in my foot.
I want the official V.
I have a dick in my foot.
Yeah. I drink so much syrup.
I
One
see
day
it
I
all the
woke
time,
up
bro.
with a dick on my face.
I drink syrup. I get tattoos of dicks on my face. I'm Lil Wayne. What's up?
And then he just think if Lil Wayne was friends with Fat Nick.
It might be.
That'd be dope.
I think that
I got
fat.
100K on my neck. Look at how my wrist drip. That's Fat Nick.
No one knows who Fat Nick is.
I wish they did.
No one knows.
Shout out Fat Nick.
Shout out to our friend from downtown, Fat
Fat
Nick.
Nick. No, just kidding.
He's not our friend.
Did you guys like that new Lil Dicky song? I don't know if you heard it.
The Chris Brown one?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh yeah, I like that song.
You said no?
I thought I didn't hear it. I thought there was another new one.
You like that one?
I like the music video.
Yeah, the music video. I don't like the song that much though, just because of the whole.
The music video is the only thing that really makes it like.
Yeah. the part where he's like, why the fuck's his mama calling all the time? And he's like, leave me the fuck alone, bitch.
Well, Zicky's not gonna have a good day tomorrow.
DJ Khaled. Why the fuck am I yelling? Yeah, dude, I like his music videos, but he needs to make or else I don't think he's gonna really be flying too high.
Oh, maybe he's just like, I got stacks.
No, I think that.
I think that might have.
I think he's running out of ideas. Because
He's in.
he did
No,
the
he's
whole
in.
thing with the brain.
Yeah.
He's in. No, he's in the process of making a new album, but he says that it takes him. It's gonna take him forever to make this new album because I think he's the type of guy that needs to have songs that have a certain concept. He's not like a guy who can. He can do this, but I don't think his fans will want it. But he's the type of rapper that his songs are always like funny or like have a statement or like are about something or like they're trying to comment on something. And so like first he has to come up with all his ideas, come up with how he wants to write them and all this other stuff. And I think it just takes him a while to write his stuff. I'm not saying that his stuff is so like elaborate and so genius that it's gonna take him forever or anything like that. I just think that he himself is going to take his time and try to make this album as best as he can.
I don't really care.
I don't really care either. I'll listen to his album when he comes out, but even his first album, I'm a big fan of Lil Dicky. I like him a lot. I think he's I think he's very funny.
No, what I'm saying is I'm saying I'll definitely listen to his new album when it comes out, but
no, that's what I'm saying too.
Wait.
No,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Is like I'm a big fan of Lil Dicky, but even his last album, I didn't like every song on his album. And so that didn't really get me all too excited to hear his next stuff. Even though I will listen to it, and when it comes out, I will be excited for it. But right now, I'm okay that it's like I'll wait for it. It's fine to wait.
I'm waiting for Chance the Rapper's next mixtape too.
Oh, I'll poop.
You will. What if it's bad?
I'll sob.
Yeah. So your two options are you're either gonna puke or sob.
I don't think that. I think that at this point in Chance's career, he's going to have trouble appealing to me.
Because we're from like the acid rap days, so
yeah,
we've heard him in his different styles and go through just like Vic. You know, Vic Menza. He started off really weird, and then his flow just kind of became generic, almost because he claims it's the stuff he's been through. But let's be honest, it's just because you stopped doing drugs. And he still does drugs, so like I don't understand why he can't make a good song. I mean, I'm not saying that his album wasn't good. I liked it, but it was just really different compared.
Oh, I liked the mixtape before that.
Yeah, these.
There's a lot. I really fucked with that a lot with like Liquor Locker and.
Yeah, I like Internet Tape. Internet Tape's really good.
I haven't heard that one.
It's his first mixtape. It's really good. Actually, it's his second. His first mixtape he made when he was like 14, 15, 16. But Internet Tape's really good because you could tell he was like on acid in the studio on every track, just being really weird, experimenting with all these flows and. You know, to hear that's kind of refreshing because not a whole lot of rappers do that, you know?
Yeah, they kind of stick to the same.
Yeah, that's why I like Untitled Unmastered by Kendrick because he kind of goes about things a bit differently. But that's just the To Pimp a Butterfly flow that he was in.
You want another cigarette?
Oh, yeah.
What time are we at?
We're at 1:28.
Alright, we should probably wrap up.
Okay.
What's the last topic you guys want to go over?
I think that was good.
Think that was good? So do we just got to do an outro?
Yeah, just an outro, I guess. We have.
Well,
thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
To our podcast.
Sorry to just cut that off, but we're not really sure how this works yet. So.
Yeah.
And
we don't, and I don't really want it to go. Like at least until we can figure out if people start listening to us and we can figure out what they want to hear. I think an hour and a half is good.
Yeah.
If we don't want to be too long.
Well.
But yeah.
Please waste your time.
Yeah, if it's longer than an hour and a half, don't fucking listen to it. No, I'm just kidding. But But yeah, I think that's really good.
Yeah, shout out to Mike for coming
Yeah, thanks
out
Mike
and
for
helping us
coming
today.
on
He'll
really
probably
for our
be
first episode.
Yeah, he'll be on again, hopefully. And
Yeah, I'm
be
sure.
helping us with a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, you
yeah.
did great.
I think you did fine. I think you did fine.
Well, at least they don't
But,
have to look at you.
Yeah.
That's where I.
That's a plus for all three of us. But yeah.
Remember to subscribe to our channel that we are hopefully
Yeah.
going to create.
Yeah.
Listen to us.
Subscribe, like,
Keep listening
comment,
to us
everything
wherever
else
you
like that.
find us.
Yeah, wherever you
We'll
can
give-
find us, or wherever
What's
you
the channel
can.
gonna be called?
I don't really know if we're gonna do YouTube yet, but if you're on YouTube, I'm sure we'll just call it generic edgy podcast if we make a YouTube channel. But we're gonna upload on SoundCloud, probably iTunes. So yeah, just find us on there, I guess.
We love you.
We love you. Hold on a second. Hold on. Don't stop yet. But yeah. You guys want to do Twitter and Instagram stuff?
No, I don't have anything yet. So, well, if you're listening to this, come back and hear us again, and we'll definitely have more information for you. I'm sorry to be so cryptic.
Oh yeah, the second one will be better.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. All right, bye guys.